All right, we can start with questions.
Sam, the first 3 weeks of the season, we could see the improvement in your footwork that you're working on in the off season. You're going through your progressions, you're extending drives with your legs. What has been different in these last 4 weeks?
Yeah, I think it's just, we're unable to find a rhythm out there, and, we gotta go back and look at the tape. I know it sounds redundant. I say it after every single game, after the last 4 games, but, we got to figure out a way to get a rhythm back.
Sam, Matt said the last thing he wanted to do was embarrass somebody. Were you embarrassed today?
No, I think, when you get to that point of getting pulled, I just internalize it, and, honestly, it's one of those situations where, it is what it is. And he thought at the time that, that would provide a spark, putting PJ in there. So, it was his decision, and he went with it.
What did you take away from it?
What's that?
What did you take away from the decision?
I mean, I think that's kind of up to him. Whatever he thinks, was the best decision. Ultimately, it's his decision. It's up to him. So, I want to go out there. I want to play for my teammates and be out there as much as I can.
Sam, did it sting a little bit for that to happen back in this stadium in particular?
No, I mean it's hard. No matter where you are, I think like I just said, as a competitor, you want to go out there and give it 100% for your teammates and for the guys next to you, and it was. That's pretty much my thoughts.
Sam, Matt came in here and said you were the quarterback moving forward. Did he have that conversation with you?
Sam, do you think you deserve to hang on to the job?
Yeah, again, ultimately, it's not my decision to make that. So
it's been a rough few weeks. Would you say that you're in a slump?
Yeah, I think that's a good word for it. I think it's just offensively speaking, we're unable to find a rhythm. Like I said before, it's we had a couple good drives. I think the first drive we had was a good drive. We just didn't convert that last third down, and we kicked the field goal, got 3 points, and then we went down there, and then I had that turnover and that pick. And I think I just got to continue to do a better job of protecting the football, because when we get down there, it's points that we can't afford to give up.
Personally,
what's that?
What happened there?
I'm just trying to force the ball when it wasn't there.
Personally, how do you pick yourself up after a game like this?
Yeah, I mean it's just going back to work. I think that's the biggest thing is going in tomorrow and understanding the task at hand. Beating the Atlanta Falcons and go from there.
Sam, you've talked about your confidence and how it's so important to you. Does this shake your confidence in yourself at all, and how do you not let it?
No, not at all. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to play football and give it all I got for my teammates.
Sam, did it feel any different coming back here pre-game, before the game, on the sideline, emotions, see anybody familiar? Like, what was the experience like coming back here?
No, I mean, we ended up walking past the Jets locker room to start. I mean, but other than that, it was just coming out here on the road, to face a good Giants team, and obviously didn't get the job done.
How much of this, the offensive issues, come down to fundamentals, just details, or versus just defenses making good plays?
Yeah, I think obviously we credit the defense. They came out here and played a heck of a game, but yeah, I mean it's us not executing. So we got to figure out the details and understand that everyone's got to be on the same page every single play, and if we're not, then we're going to get out of rhythm and we're not going to have the drives that we want.
Sam, what did you think of why was Leonard Williams such a problem for you guys? You've played with him before. Did you sense something from him, a focus or anything from him today?
I mean, Leo's a good player. He always has been. So, I knew personally that he was going to come out and ready to go like he always does.
Sam, one play that Matt Rule mentioned in terms of why he sat you down for a while was the throw to Colin Thompson on 3rd and 2. You were a little behind and remember that one. What did you see there that didn't work?
Yeah, I think, I threw it a little low and a little off target.
Was he supposed to be in a different spot or not?
No. I thought he did a good job of hooking it up. I just got to put it on.
Rule says that the team has to come out with a better sense of urgency, or this franchise as a whole has to have a better sense of urgency. Has that been there? And if not, why not?
Yeah, I think, we definitely have to have that sense of urgency to keep going. But again, we gotta stick with our process, because, it worked the first 3 weeks for a reason. We're a good football team. We can play good football. We can play great football. It's just about continuing to do what we do and not trying to do too much. After a few losses in a row, people start to, wonder, what's wrong or something like that. So it's just really just understanding what we have to do, and that's just execute. Whatever plays are called, whatever we have to do, we just got to execute better and all be on the same page.
Why do you think y'all aren't on the same page?
Yeah, I think it comes down to a lot of things, and that's, we have to look at the tape tomorrow and understand kind of what's happening, but just miscommunication on some plays. And again, I think for me personally, I got to communicate better and put the ball where it needs to be and accurately.
Sam, can this offense